Up you go, big fella. Come on, go. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, my. Oh. Hello, this is DrSayus, and today I'm joined by Detective Pikachu. Do you want to say hi to the camera? Detective Cockapoo. Detective Pikachu is a B-movie plot. It involves a young guy who's 21. He's a car salesman, and he has to go to Rhyme City in order to find out what happened to his dad. On the way, he meets Detective Pikachu, who is voiced by Ryan Reynolds. And Ryan Reynolds does a good performance. It's a bit funny seeing him not doing the wisecracks and being inappropriate as Deadpool, but he does it very well. It does the facial animation. It copies his voice and his facial animations on the Pikachu. The CGI was very good. No complaints in that department. The story was lackluster. It was just, here's supervillain of the week, and you have to save the day. Wasn't anything special. Bill Nye is in this film, although the other actors, I didn't recognize any of them. Like, they seemed like from a typical well-production YouTube video of the Pokemon movie, which was alright, I guess, wasn't too bad. It's a bit weird because the main character, he doesn't want to be a Pokemon trainer. He's like the only person in the universe who doesn't like Pokemon. What would I give Detective Pikachu? The question is it well worth a Pika? I'd say yes, it's well worth a Pika. I would give it a C grade, which is like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Another film I've seen in the cinema was Red Joan. Red Joan was played by two actresses. The older Joan was played by Judi Dench, who is a very well-known actress that plays the role well. She's only in part of the film though, because most of the film is based on the younger Joan. The younger Joan is played by Sophie Cookston, and she does a good job. All the actors in this film do quite well. It's basically about the older Joan gets interrogated about her past life, which goes as far back as 1938. Where she was in Cambridge studying physics. She gets tangled up with communists. She has to decide if she's going to fight for her country or is she going to assist communists. It's very clever the way it's done. Like, it shows how women were disregarded back in those times. There's a bit of a love triangle, which I did not like. There was two men in the film she was interested in. And it was just like, I'm in love with him, now I'm in love with him, and then later on in the film she was back in love with the first guy, and then she's in love with the other guy again. I didn't like the way it was portrayed. It probably made her look a bit more fickle than what she actually was. What I didn't like in the film was the characters, like, you could sort of tell their motives early on, but she was completely oblivious to these motives. It could be said that the character was naive, so that was why she didn't catch on, which is fine. It was mainly the love triangle that I really was not into. It actually bring the movie down a wee bit for me, because it just took me out of the film, because they lasted a long time as well, and I just was rolling my eyes at those parts. This film got very poor reviews on Metacritic for some reason. I don't think it deserved such poor reviews, so I would give the film an A, because it was quite good. Misses out on the S grade because, as I mentioned earlier, but it's well worth watching.